Hey guys, welcome to our Sunday edition of Facebook Live. I'm Michele Forto and I'm the lead trainer of Alaska Dog Works. We are a full service training center that works with pets, working dogs, and canine sports. Each week on the show, we bring you fascinating topics, canine news, products, and there may be a recommendation or two. On today's show, we're going to talk about our Adventure Dog Club, Bikejoring badge, the 5 reasons you should hire a dog trainer, news about the COVID-19 pandemic, and our brand new First Paw coffee mug. We're going to start doing these Facebook Lives twice a week, so mark your calendars because every Sunday night and every Wednesday night we're going to be doing a show for you. On Wednesdays, they'll be about tips and tricks. On Sundays, they're going to be more informative. So, let's get on with the show, shall we? All right, so our Adventure Dog Club may be something that some of you have heard about and are not quite sure what exactly it is. It's something that Robert and I worked on all summer last summer, and we developed it and we launched it a little bit late in the season. So we'd like to relaunch that this season so that everybody can get out there and do things with their dog. It's based on a couple of things. First and foremost, it's based on fun, and you and your dog know how to have a good time. So why not incorporate something that you can do to earn a little recognition for your pooch? You guys can buy them a little vest, or you can put the patches that you earn on something, an article of your own clothing or a backpack or something like that. So, for instance, we've designed this super cool Adventure Dog patch, and to earn this patch, you must complete 5 parts, patches, badges, pieces of the Adventure Dog Club in order to get the big patch. So there's a lot of different things out there that you can do to earn your Adventure Dog patches, and they're all based on the same kind of criteria. For instance, you have to demonstrate leave no trace principles. There's 7 of those, and they're outlined in our program. You have to either video yourself or have a friend video what you're doing. There are usually 5 to 20 requirements for each patch for you to earn. Some of them are super easy. Some of them get a little bit more complicated, but I have faith in you. I'm sure you can handle it. So we're going to talk to you guys tonight about the first one that we're going to launch out there for you guys to get out and do stuff with your dog. And that's the Bikejoring patch. And if you look here, you can see that's a little Siberian Husky in a harness with a line going out behind him. So that is how you Bikejor. The dog's out in front of you. You can do it with 1 dog or 2. And in order to earn this patch, you got to meet some of these requirements, okay? The handler will demonstrate control of his canine buddy before, during, and after the activity. As I said, the canine buddy, when Bikejoring, canine buddy can be as many as 2 dogs. I don't recommend any more than 2 dogs. The handler must demonstrate that he can ride the bike safely without the canine buddy, including turns, and handler understands the risks involved with bike riding. Helmet, bike gloves are recommended, but those are optional. Your canine buddy Bikejoring can demo line out or holding the gang line tight out in front of the bike. So the dog has to be out in front of the bike with a tight line. You have to be able to demonstrate that. You and your canine buddy will perform 2 correct passes. These passes must include other trail users, including a dog and an object like a food or a toy. And the canine buddy must demonstrate a leave it command while attached to the bike. No tension on the attachment while passing by the item. You can also say on by if that's a term that you use. Anything to get your dog to go past that object of attraction. Okay? If you guys look up the canine Buddy, Bikejoring patch, and the Adventure Dog Club, and you're thinking, hey, I do like to bike and I can get out there and do this with my dog, but I'm not quite sure how to get started on that. We can offer you a training class or two. Most of these patches would never require more than 3 classes to teach you how to accomplish them. So, if you have any questions or comments about the Adventure Dog Club, let me know, and we would be happy to answer those off air, okay? So, if you're just joining us, welcome to the broadcast. I'm Michelle, and I just finished up talking about the Adventure Dog Club. So, if you'd like more information, watch this from the beginning. So, let's move on and start talking about the 5 reasons you should hire a dog trainer. So, 5 reasons you should hire a dog trainer. Number 1, your dog exhibits aggression. And aggression can be more than just a display of animosity towards people or other animals. An aggressive dog is a serious issue, okay? Your dog can be aggressive over territory. Your dog can be aggressive over an object. Your dog can display aggression or possession over space. So it's not always having to do with other animals or people. So keep that in mind. But aggression is the number 1 reason that we get phone calls. So hopefully you'll think about, maybe we should address that before it becomes an issue. That way you're incorporating some good habits that can help prevent aggression. Destructive behavior. So I actually got a phone call today from Bethel, and we will be welcoming a dog in June that does display destructive behavior. She likes to chew up shoes and remote controls, and that can become quite expensive. So I will be working with the dog on teaching it a couple of different things. Leave it, how to be alone, how to deal with being alone and not having somebody or something to entertain them. And we'll be working on a little bit of the separation anxiety that's probably the key behind the destructive behavior in the first place. Excessive barking. Excessive barking is always an issue. And the reason why it's an issue is because it can be annoying to you, but it's more annoying to your neighbors. So that's a great reason to call a trainer to help you out with how to keep your dog from barking excessively. Leash pulling. This is one of our lifesaver commands. If your dog pulls on the leash, doesn't do recall, and displays aggressive behaviors, you really do need a dog trainer. Pulling on the leash demonstrates to the dog that you don't have control over them, and the harder they pull, the faster they can go, and the more they win the game. So that's a big deal. We don't want the dog winning the game. We want to win the game. Ignoring commands. I know several of you have experienced this with your children, your spouses, and even your dog. What's going wrong? That's a great reason to call a dog trainer, because typically when a dog is ignoring commands, it's not sure what you mean by those commands because there's a lack of consistency. So, those are the 5 reasons why you should call a dog trainer. All right, let's see. We're going to move on to the COVID-19 news, you guys. Everything keeps changing every single day, and I thought I'd bring a little bit of good news. 17 states have recognized veterinarians as essential workers. This is great news for us dog owners and pet owners out there, because in a time like this, what were we going to do if we had an emergency? Dogs get hurt, dogs get sick, cats get sick, cats get hurt. All of our pets need critical medical care from time to time. And to know that veterinarians in 17 states have been considered as essential workers, that's a great thing. Not only that, but veterinarians can help in certain medical crises as well, just by being a first responder, if you will. So Alaska is one of those states. Washington, California, Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Florida have all declared veterinarians as essential. In New Mexico and in New York, it's emergency veterinary and livestock services have been considered essential, but not for going to get puppy shots or something like that. So that's still pretty good. I hope that all the states make veterinarians essential workers, because it's a good thing to know that we can care for our animals in this time of need. One last thing, you guys, I want to remind you that we have spoken before in the past on the COVID-19. Dogs, in particular, are not carriers of the COVID virus. So that is very key. You can't give it to your dog, and your dog can't give it to you. Yes, there is a vaccination for coronavirus for dogs, but it's a completely different strain that does not affect humans whatsoever. So you're safe to be around your dog. Your dog trainer is safe to be around your dog. As long as we're practicing the 6 feet of social distancing, washing our hands often, then there shouldn't be any problems working with a dog trainer at this time. Although I'm not considered an essential worker, so we're doing a lot of our training virtually through the phone or on FaceTime. And it's making it a little bit difficult, but I think we're going to persevere. We will get through this. So let's move on. I want to talk to you guys next about a very cool product. But if you're just now joining us, welcome to the broadcast. I'm Michelle, and I just finished up talking about our Adventure Dog Club, the 5 reasons you should hire a dog trainer, and the COVID-19. Up next, I'm going to talk about some cool merchandise that you can score. So today, we're going to talk about our hand-thrown coffee mugs. And these coffee mugs, we procured and had them made by John Michael Foreman, who does pottery, and he did a very nice job. As you guys can see, they're pretty cool. There's the inside. There's the front with our logo. This is First Paw Coffee. It's a coffee company that my husband and I developed last year. This is what the back looks like. This is what the bottom looks like. And they're comfortable to hold. I do have small hands. My husband Robert has big hands, and he comfortably holds the coffee mug without any trouble. Also, I want you guys to notice the lip on here isn't too fat so that you don't dribble your coffee all down your chin. So I like it. It's pretty cool. We're selling those. There'll be a link in the comment section for the Adventure Dog Club. There will be a link for the product for the mugs, and there might just be a link in there for how to obtain some of our coffee as well. So I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a recap. We here at Alaska Dog Works want you guys to know that we hope for the best for everyone. We want you to get out there and do stuff with your dogs. That's why we created the Adventure Dog Club. That's why I'm pushing the Bikejoring badge, because the snow is starting to melt. It's time to get out there and do stuff with your dogs. We'll be posting a few more of those links for different badges for you to learn as well. And I think you guys will really get a kick out of the Adventure Dog Club, especially here in Alaska. It is available nationwide, just so you guys know. And anyone listening out of the country, it's available to you as well. It's not hard to send us a video link. We'll have instructions on how to do that. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys to send us your questions for our Wednesday night tips and tricks show. We would love it if you would tell your friends, and let's make this show great. You can follow me on my social channels at Michele Forto. Remember, I spell my name differently than most. I only have one L, so it's Micheleforto. And I would like to see if you guys have any questions now, since this is kind of a different way that we're going to be doing the show. And I just want to make sure that you guys like it. And we are going to do Sunday night informative and Wednesday nights tips and tricks.
What time is your Wednesday show?
What time is our Wednesday show, producer Robert?
At 5 p.m. Alaska time, we'll start off.
5 p.m. Alaska time on Wednesdays is when we'll do our tips and tricks show on Wednesdays. On Sundays, the shows aren't always going to be this late, you guys. We're going to get better at this. As you guys know, we're pretty much overachievers. We'll probably be doing Sunday show more like middle of the day, 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock, so that other people can catch us. As always, what's really nice about Facebook Live as well is it doesn't matter when I'm recording it. You guys can go find it on our Facebook page and pull it up and watch it again. That just makes it a little bit hard for you to ask us questions. If you are watching this and it wasn't during the live show, you can send us a private message to ask a question if you have them. I think that's it.